Hi, hi again. It's Wayne again. I get a lot of questions about security and assessing the security situation. If we have thought about it, are we bringing security equipment, and what about our personal security? Yeah, you get it, of course. When you're going to basically a war zone, or at least I don't intend to enter into combat in any way. I'm bringing humanitarian aid. Depending on the situation, I might go to Lviv, but I'm not entering Ukraine to end up in a war zone. Primarily I'm going there now with some supplies. There are other people coming after me with supplies. We will try and help out with the refugee situation if we can. I have a lot of contacts in the area. I have friends there on both sides of the border, both in Poland and in Ukraine. I'm in constant contact with them, and I'm also in contact with Rotary International, which I'm a member and the past president of my club back in Norway. They are bringing supplies down as well, medical supplies primarily. There's a list that came with emergency medical supplies for combat and for the hospitals. We are dealing with the things that are going to the civilian hospitals. Of course, there is a personal risk involved of going to a place like Ukraine today. There's a war going on. So we have brought security equipment. We have made plans for our securities, and we are taking a personal risk. I don't want anyone to come here. Do not do as I do. I want you to stay safe, and if you want to do something about the situation, because sitting, waiting, being afraid is not a good thing, and that was basically what happened to me too. I was talking to friends on the Ukrainian side of the border that were stuck there. I was planning to go with Rotary to see what I can do. I do not really know what will meet me in Ukraine or at the border. Not that I don't know how it is right now, but it's an asset. The situation is changing all the time. But what I do know is that I could not sit at home because I was supposed to have a 2-week holiday after returning from 3 months in East Africa. I was going home to see my family, plan a bit, get some rest. And I actually flew over Ukraine on the way back to Norway. And it was a peaceful country. 2 days later, all hell broke loose, and I was thinking, oh shit, what is happening now? What will I do? I ended up thinking that I would have absolutely no joy of having a vacation, and there are people there that need help. But without having connections in the area and being connected to big international organizations that are used to doing these things, I would never have gone. After spending a lot of time in East Africa for the last 15 years almost, I'm used to looking over my shoulders. I'm used to taking precautions, and that's why I felt that I was fit to go. I'm not fit to go. I should lose some weight and I should train more and things like that, but I'm a man, almost 50 years old. Hey, age takes you. But we are dealing with our own personal security. And I do not intend to put myself in harm's way. But I am aware of a possibility that I might get hurt. And, or worse, for that matter. But it's worth it. Those people need help. I remember the refugee crisis after the Syrian war, and I've been working on that in Norway before I left to go back to East Africa and start work there again. But if you do not know what you're doing, if you have never been in any kind of similar situation, I've never been to a war zone and I don't intend to join one now. I will stay safe, I will stay close to the border, and I will always, every day, assess the situation. And if I feel it's not safe for me, I will not go. And that's my personal decision. I am aware of the risks, and I'm willing to take them, but I'm not willing to go on a suicide mission.